Hey Vibes fam, welcome back to my channel where good food and good vibes is a must. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great. Today I'll be making some oven jerk whole chicken, and here are my lovely ingredients that I'll be using, and my nice clean chicken. So here I have some all-purpose seasoning and some jerk seasoning. So powdered jerk seasoning and all-purpose, and just a bit of salt. So it's like 2 tablespoons all-purpose, 1 tablespoon jerk, and a teaspoon salt, right? So I'm only using that much because remember we're going to be using the real, the live jerk chickens, jerk seasoning, sorry. So anyway, give that a mix up and a mix and a stir. So here is my chicken that has been washed in lime and some vinegar, you know the works. Wash it nice and you make sure you get inside of it and you give it a nice scrub and you dig and you go into the creases and yeah. Anyway, so here I pour some of the seasoning on it. That is the jerk and the one that I mix up together. Yes, so go ahead and rub that all over the chicken. Vibes fam, you want to get this everywhere, right? So you go ahead and you rub it, you go under the arm. Yes, it's like you're putting on your little chicken deodorant. Get it all up in there. Go under the other armpit, because you can't add deodorant to one arm and they do add it to the other one. So why would you season one arm and don't season the other one? No, that don't make sense. Anyway, flip him over and dash on some more. And yes, go ahead and massage it. Do you see this? Yes, massage it in and look at the insides. Dash in some of the seasoning in there and we go ahead and we rub it in, because Vibes fam, you don't just want to put the seasoning on the outside. No, you do him leg, you lotion up the leg. And here I'm adding some of my blended seasoning. Now this right here, Vibes fam, this is very much optional. You don't have to add this any at all. You can just add your powdered seasoning and then your regular jerk seasoning. And as I said, Vibes fam, see, I'm just getting it everywhere, right? Rub it everywhere. So also what I could have done, but because I wanted to show you guys, so sometime I would mix this with the jerk seasoning, mix the two of them together in a container and then just rub it on the chicken. But I wanted to show you guys everything that I really do. So yeah, of course you flip him on the other side and you rub it on just the same. And see all up in where the neck is, because like them girl, they will powder them neck when them bathe. Yeah, you want to get all up on the neck. So here is the star of the show, the jerk seasoning. And Vibes fam, I will be linking my jerk seasoning down below, the video of it. Vibes fam, when I tell you this thing smells so good. And of course, please, if anything, maybe wear a glove, because when I tell you scotchy kicking, yes, scotch bonnet pepper is kicking, kick, because it is jerk. Well, if you make it yourself, you have the option of making it not so hot. So that would be like a mild, right? Because you can buy your jerk seasoning and you get it really hot, or you get it mild. But yeah, this one is really hot. So go ahead and the same thing all up in the neck. Get them legs. You want to get everywhere under the arm. And as usual, just like before, you flip it over and go in with the jerk seasoning. Look at that beautification. Oh yes, slather it on there, lather it, slather and lather. That's what we're doing today, slathering and lathering everywhere, all on them wings and all up on the insides. Get it on the insides. Go ahead. Yes, rub it in there. Go ahead, girl. We're getting it everywhere. I'm telling you, Vibes fam, this is so necessary. And any little ear away, see, like, a little skin peeping, rub it on there. And it's so nice. You see how when you bite into your bone and you taste the jerk? Look there. Look at that little pocket right there. Dasheen jerk seasoning in there, girl. Yes, get it all up in there. So, yes. And see, I'm looking for somewhere else. Yes, and if I see a spot, put it in there, of course. Nice. Lovely. Beautiful. So, Vibe Sam, please go ahead. Look at it, Vibe Sam. Well seasoned. Can you smell it? It smells so good. And of course, you know, if you're doing this overnight, you do it, you put it in the fridge. But if it's the same day, please, Vibe Sam, try to give your chicken even 3 hours to marinate, right? So, of course, I spray my pan with a little bit of oil, my baking tray that is, and I transfer the chicken from the other tray to this one. My oven has been preheated at 180 degrees Celsius, that is 356 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm baking it for 30 minutes. Here it is. After 30 minutes, this is the first 30, not completely 30, because no, Vibe Sam, that would be raw. So here we're going to baste the chicken. This process is very necessary. Vibe Sam, what I said, necessary. If you don't have the baster, go ahead and use your spoon, dip up that gravy and pour it. Dip up the juice. Vibe Sam, you know what I'm saying, right? And pour it on the chicken. It helps to keep it moist. It helps to give it the color. Yes, Vibe Sam, go ahead and baste your chicken and take the time to baste it and baste it good. You need to pour that nice juice, the juice that has run it from its cuppet of the chickenette. Yes, it came from the chicken. Can you imagine? Niceness. So nice. So yes, Vibe Sam, you want to put that back on the chicken, right? Do not skip this step. So then after we're finished with this part, but of course, turn it, you know, you want to get every side, front and back, not flip over the chicken. Do not, Vibe Sam, do not flip over the chicken. You leave the chicken as is, right? But what I mean, you want to turn the tray. So here, say we have the left side, you want to turn it to the right, and you want to go ahead and baste, right? You want to baste everywhere. And then we're going to put it back into the oven for another 30 minutes, right? Look at that. Yes, Vibe Sam. Go ahead. Get all up in there. Everywhere. Don't spare nowhere. Lather it everywhere. Get it all up on that back. Get it all up on the fat. Oh, yes. Because we're not going to lack. Yes! On that leg and tie. You know that leg and tie is whose one? My own. So yes, Vibe Sam. Another 30 minutes in the oven. Close it up. 30 minutes. And bam! This is us again. So in total, so far, we have been baking this chicken for an hour. And Vibe Sam, don't worry about it. It is not burnt. No, we don't. It don't burn. It don't burn. It is lovely. So go ahead again and baste it again. So every 30 minutes. So I'm going to put it back into the oven again after this for another 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. But you know what, Vibe Sam? Because if your chicken is going to be smaller than mine, then maybe an hour would be perfect. Right? So it all depends on how big your chicken is. Right? But yeah, this is looking so lovely, so beautiful. It is catching the color so nicely. So go ahead and baste him. And as I said, be patient and take your time and baste the chicken. Take the time and pour that nice little juice everywhere, right? Because it helps to keep it moisturizationer, and it helps to keep it tastier, and it helps to give it lots of color. So yes, go ahead. Beautiful. Look at that. And put it in for another 10 minutes. And this is us, Vibes Fam. Look at it. Look at this beautifulness. Ooh, Vibes Fam, look at it. Glistening. Glisten and a glisten and a glisten. And I promise, Vibes Fam, it is not burnt. Because maybe you're gonna have someone who is saying, no man, that burn up. No, sis, it don't burn. Sis, it don't burn. And I promise you, you bite into this, it don't taste burn. It is not burnt, right? It's that nice jerk seasoning all over it. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Vibe Sam, if you want, I guess you could put the chicken. So instead of putting it down in the tray, then you would add a rack in the tray and then put it on it. So that way, you know, instead of getting it all juicified, perhaps look at that beautifulness. I transferred it to my cutting board because I wanted to show you the inside of the chicken. Vibe Sam, how moist it is. But yeah, Vibe Sam, look at that juiciness. Look at that nice, moist. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, if you want it to be more like crispy or so, you could put it on the rack, right? And even what you could do also, like how I'm cutting it right here, you could cut it open and put it back so it can get just a little bit, you know. Yeah, but I love mine this way, so nice and juicy. Look at it, Vibe Sam. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll link my Instagram in the description down below. Thank you so much. God bless you.